After 60, even the simplest movements, like climbing stairs or standing from a chair, can feel heavier than they used to. Muscles lose strength, joints lose flexibility, and your legs may start to swell more often. But the good news is you don't need expensive supplements or complicated routines to fight back. There is one cup of tea that gently supports your muscles, reduces inflammation in your joints, and helps restore the strength and ease you thought was gone for good. It's not trendy, it's not expensive, but it works. In this video, I'll show you how to prepare it, when to drink it for the best results, and what makes it such a powerful ally for joint health, muscle support, and daily vitality. So stay with me because sometimes the simplest things, like this single cup of tea, can make the biggest difference. As we grow older, our body naturally loses muscle mass, a process called sarcopenia. You may not even notice it at first. You just feel more tired. You stop lifting that heavy bag of groceries. You take the elevator instead of the stairs. Slowly, your muscles weaken, and your joints bear more of the load. This is when stiffness creeps in, inflammation builds up, and your movements become slower, shakier, and sometimes painful. But here's what most people don't realize: your body is still trying to heal. Every day it sends signals to rebuild and restore, but it needs the right nutrients and anti inflammatory support to actually do it. That's where this tea comes in. It is made from a plant that reduces inflammation, supports joint cartilage, and contains natural compounds that encourage the rebuilding of collagen, the scaffolding of your joints, and muscle recovery. And best of all, it is completely natural and gentle on your digestion. The tea I am talking about is Nettle's tea. Yes, good old stinging nettle. But please do not let the name scare you off. Once it is harvested, dried, and steeped properly, stinging nettle becomes a gentle, nourishing powerhouse, especially for people over 60. It is not some trendy health gimmick. Nettles have been used for centuries in traditional medicine to support bone strength, reduce joint pain, and soothe tired muscles. And now, modern research is finally catching up with what herbalists have known all along. Nettles are one of the most complete natural tonics for aging bodies. Inside every cup of nettle tea, you will find a deep supply of minerals that your body needs now more than ever. We are talking about calcium, magnesium, potassium, and silica, four nutrients that quietly run the machinery of your muscles and bones. Without these, your body struggles to contract muscles, carry nerve signals, or even keep your balance. Seniors often become deficient in these minerals, especially if their diet is light or their digestion has slowed. That is why I recommend nettle tea not just as a drink, but as a daily supplement that your body can absorb easily and gently. But there's more to nettles than just minerals. These leaves are loaded with anti-inflammatory compounds, specifically polyphenols and flavonoids. These natural substances help calm the chronic inflammation that often builds up in aging joints and tissues. Inflammation is what causes that deep, aching pain in the knees, that stiffness in the hands, that frustrating swelling in the ankles. And what makes nettles so impressive is that they help reduce those inflammatory markers in your body, similar to how a low-dose anti-inflammatory drug might, but without the risk of stomach irritation or blood pressure spikes. This means that drinking nettle tea is not just about comfort, it is about rebuilding. Unlike medications that only dull the pain, nettles help your body restore what time has worn down. The silica in nettles supports collagen production in your joints. The magnesium helps reduce nighttime muscle cramps. The potassium helps balance out excess sodium, reducing puffiness and water retention in your legs. It is a full body tonic, and most people do not even know it exists. What I love most about nettles tea is how gentle and sustainable it is. It does not spike your blood sugar. It does not interact with most medications. And it is incredibly easy to make. Just steep 1 to 2 teaspoons of dried nettle leaf in hot water for 10 minutes, and you are done. You can drink it warm before bed or cooled in the afternoon as a pick-me-up. The flavor is earthy and mild, nothing bitter or sharp, and many of my patients even add a squeeze of lemon or a bit of honey to bring out its richness. Now let us talk preparation. You want to use dried nettle leaves, which you can find in most health stores or online. Use about 1 to 2 teaspoons per cup of hot water. Steep it for at least 10 to 15 minutes. The longer, the better, to extract all those minerals and healing compounds. It should turn a deep green color and have an earthy, slightly grassy taste. I suggest drinking 1 cup in the morning with breakfast and optionally another in the evening, especially if you tend to feel stiffness at night or wake up with sore legs. For those with high blood pressure or on medications, talk with your doctor first. Nettles are natural diuretics, which means they help reduce fluid retention, but can also mildly lower blood pressure. And if you want a richer tea, you can pair nettles with other joint-supporting herbs like turmeric root, ginger, or even a squeeze of lemon for vitamin C, which helps your body absorb the minerals more efficiently. What surprises many of my patients is that nettle tea does more than just support muscles and joints. It is also known to help with urinary health, seasonal allergies, and even hair thinning, common concerns after 60. For those struggling with swollen legs, creaky knees, or low muscle endurance, nettles gently help the body flush out what does not belong and rebuild what is needed. I had one gentleman in his 70s who came to me after falling twice in just a few months. His legs felt weak and his knees ached constantly. We started him on two simple things: daily protein and a morning nettle tea. 3 weeks later, he was not only standing stronger, he was walking farther, with less pain and more confidence. That is the power of the right support at the right time. Your body may be older, but it still responds to the signals you give it, and this tea is one of the most ancient, gentle signals of healing you can use. If you are over 60 and struggling with leg stiffness, swelling, or weakness, I urge you to give nettle tea a try for 2 weeks. Just 2 weeks. Drink it daily, combine it with a little movement, like short walks or gentle stretches, and you may be amazed at how your body responds. Remember, healing is not about extremes, it is about consistency, about choosing foods and herbs that nourish, not deplete. And most importantly, it is about believing that your strength is still in there, waiting for the right kind of care to bring it back to life. I am Dr. Evelyn Grace Morgan, and if you found this video helpful, please subscribe and join me every week. Together, we are rewriting the story of aging, one healthy habit at a time. Take care of yourself, your legs, your joints, your strength. They are worth it.